All right, so welcome again. Glad you're here, and hopefully this will help. So this is what you're going to see when you click on your course. Okay, you're going to come into the course home. Um, there's sometimes announcements here. Okay, even though these dates don't look right, I just recycle them, so don't worry about that. But there are announcements occasionally. Most of the time, though, anymore, I don't really post announcements. I send emails, I send videos. I just think, it's better. Most people don't like to read. I get that. So I try to communicate more through these YouTube videos, even though I'm old. Um, I am kind of trying to get up to date with things, but that's, it's the way it is. So, anyway, so here's your opening page. Now, what you'll see here in your opening page is what you need to work on next. And most of you should be getting ready to take that syllabus acknowledgement. Now, May 22nd is the last day you can take it or you'll be dropped from the class. Let me tell you, if you wait till the 22nd and take this thing, you're not going to pass this class. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Um, it's going to be very, very difficult to pass this class. I shouldn't say you won't, but seriously, you're missed a week late already, because you'll see everything from chapter 2 is due 3 days later. So just take that syllabus acknowledgement test soon. Up here is your calendar in itself. So, Monday, there's something due. Thursday, you see all this stuff is due. Chapter 2, there's 6 or 7 sections here that are due, plus quizzes. So don't do all this in one day. All right, take this syllabus acknowledgement by May 16th. Okay, so this is kind of your outline here. You can view all your assignments. You're not going to hurt anything by clicking on stuff. All right, here's your overall score. Like right now, I've scored 0 out of 500. Don't worry about point totals in here as much. Your grade is calculated a different way. Run your browser check. That way you make sure you have everything you need. Like, if you need your video updated, your Flash player updated, things like that. How to enter answers, very good to take the time to look through that to make sure you understand how to use math notation. There's a survey, you can take it. And if you need some tutoring, that's probably going to charge you, you can go there. Okay, so you've got everything you need here. You got your submission progress and your grade. Okay, so that's your opening page. You've been to the start here. Here is again the browser check that we just talked about. The video tour you clicked on that, and here is your orientation. Read the syllabus. Okay, do the syllabus acknowledgement homework. Once you do that, then you're ready to start. Disregard that July 5th. I have not changed that yet. We know it's June 22nd. Okay. So yeah, I always come across something I forgot to do. All right. Then just to go back to the main menu. Announcements, we've talked about that. Your important course info, a lot of information here. Here is your syllabus. Okay, I'm going to pick out just a few highlighted things. The course description, equations, inequalities, exponents, you can read through that. You've already logged in, so you know everything about the My Math Lab code. Calculators, non-graphing and non-CAS calculators may be used. Cell phone and tablets are going to not be allowed when you go to get a proctored exam. So make sure you have a calculator. It's always best to use Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. Internet Explorer does not work well with My Math Lab. If you need technical help, Blackboard help, there's numbers here. Here's your, average time spent each week working on homework, 6 to 9 hours. Okay, that's why I said do something every day. When things are due, they're by 11:59 Eastern time every week. You are encouraged to work ahead. You can finish this class in 3 days if you want to. Okay, you're not going to do that, but seriously, it's all ready to go. So here's your procedure. You read the section in the book. Yeah, right. It's like y'all are going to read that. I know better. View the videos. I think those are good. Do the homework. Now, which realistically, what most of y'all are going to do is you're going to jump in and start doing the homework. Then you're going to get stuck and go back and read the book or watch the videos. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Some stuff you may not need to watch the videos for, but just know they're there. And I'm going to show you that here shortly. Okay, proctored exam. The final exam is proctored. Make sure you understand that and know what you got to do for that. And we'll talk about that down here shortly. Again, I've got my email policy, your college policies. There's a link there. You can go if you're not sure about the college policies, and you have to pass the final to pass the course, no matter what your grade is. So that's why if someone's doing your work for you and they're helping you make 90, 95 on tests and you make a 30 on the final, you fail. It doesn't matter what your average is. So make sure you understand that. So there's only 2 tests, midterm and the final. Midterm, you take it home. Final exam, you get proctored. Homework, you can read through that. Quizzes, when I show you how it's outlined, you'll know what you're doing at all times. Proctors, information about that as well. Here are your 2 tests that you must take. Midterm, deadline is June 5th. Final, deadline is June 22nd. And here is your course grade, how it's determined, and, other things, withdrawal policy, and your course calendar, which is right here. So this course calendar gives you all your due dates, okay, when things are due. Doesn't mean you wait till May 30th to work Chapter 3. That's when it's due, okay? Here's the information for the proctored exam, what you can bring. You can find these, click on these links here to find out where you can take your proctored exam, either if you're a BCTC student or if you're at another college. And it takes you to the testing center website, and you can find either your local campus, or if you're BCTC, you can sign up for an appointment. Tutoring schedule, whether it's up yet or not, don't know, but there's the link to it. Online tutoring is also available. Withdrawal info, we do have some of the colleges, and you can figure out the withdrawal policy. And then there's email if you need to email me. So there I am. Okay, so that's under the important course info. Some quick links here. If you want to go straight to your homework, you can, but I've got a better way to do it. Quizzes and tests, the ebook, your video library. You've got lots of choices. Let's say, for example, you're really stuck on solving equations and you just need a little bit of help. So you can either go to the book, you can do more videos. We do have some up there already. There are PowerPoints. You can just click on what you want. It'll find it, and then you can go look at it. Okay, so, it's going to download it, and there's, if you want to really see more examples, okay, steps, like old school. All right, so there's that. All right, ebook for screen readers, chat in class live. I really don't do that, so no need to worry about that. All right, so here's your grade book. So your grade is kept as we do things. So you're graded on what you've done. Not everything is due obviously till the end, so it's going to be on what you've completed only. But you can always show your overall score. Look at your assignments submitted, your quizzes, and your tests. It gives you progress, and you can see what you made on each assignment. What you need to do as a student, once you take that syllabus acknowledgement and open up the rest of your work, because it doesn't open until you take that quiz, you go through each section. Okay, there's your video, textbook, more help, assignment. Go to the next section. So you just go on through and can just complete things in sequential order until you finish it. Now, there is a Chapter 2 quiz. If you need a review for it or practice quiz, you can do that. If you don't take the Chapter 2 quiz, you get 3 attempts, and the highest grade is what we record in the gradebook. Okay, so quizzes get 3 shots. And then once you're done with that, you move on to Chapter 3. Same thing. Move on to Chapter 4. Same thing. Then you do the midterm. Take the midterm practice, and then click on the exam when you're ready to take it. Then after that, you go on to chapter 5 and then chapter 6. Okay? So here's the stuff about the final exam. It is proctored. You have one attempt. So, we've talked about that. Just make sure you understand that. Okay, so that, that covers a lot of things as far as where things are. Now, one thing I do want to show you, if you are working homework, and let's say, you get stuck on something or you're just, not sure what to do, you can click this question help. And there's a help me solve this. There's do an example. It takes you to the textbook section that this comes from. You can ask me, and you can, it'll go to an email address right here. I'll get the question you're working on. You just need to kind of be specific as to what you're having trouble with so I know what to do with it. And then lastly, you could print it if you wanted to print it and take it to a tutor. Okay, so that's, for most questions, have that available to you. Okay. So that's the deal here. It wasn't that bad, was it? Just make sure, you understand where you are, what to do, and you're ready. All right, so good luck to you again, and get busy. Don't put it off. And we'll be talking to you soon.